Hello and welcome Knitting in Mauritius. Today I will present to you a banyan tree. It is a national tree of India. It is a beautiful tree which is giving the new roots to the trunk from the lianes which are growing from the tree down. The trunk of the tree is getting bigger and bigger all the time, so this one is from our garden. We're controlling the size of it because otherwise it will go to our house. Many people having the banyan trees in the gardens, hotels having the banyan trees in the gardens, and they're using it as a place to put a dinner table and some lights on and enjoying the beauty of the nature at evenings. These trees are giving a lot of living place to birds and the small creatures, and most of them also the bats. On this tree many birds are living and making in the morning a beautiful noise. And the bats also, I think there are hundreds of bats on this tree, especially on the breeding time. The bats making a huge noise, and this one is just on the entry to our village on the road. Hello and welcome in Knitting in Mauritius. My name is Anna and I welcome my regular viewers, and I welcome new people here today. I hope there is many. Thank you very much for last comments from last podcast where my son took part on his own actually. He enjoyed so much and enjoyed the beautiful comments of yours. Thank you so much, it was so kind of you, and thank you so much for purchasing from me my bags. Thanks to my proud son right now. So I'm recording on Saturday afternoon. The sun is going down, but also my neighbor's starting, I think, a party right now. So there will be music in the background instead of birds noises. And this way, very far away, a neighbor is making some renovation. So let's do how it will be possible to do it. And because I wanted to today I record under the banyan tree, which I on the beginning of the movie I showed you a few pictures and commented that you can see the beautiful tree and hear the nature which is over me. I hope the nature will not make some surprises on my beautiful pullover right now or on my head, but apparently it brings luck, so let's see. Let's see. I have wool everywhere already on my face. I just took some pictures. My son took some pictures of this beautiful pullover which I finished, and I would like to present to you, and the wool and so on. And yeah, let's start with the knitting content. As you see in my hand, I'm holding already some fabric. It's satin, and I'm starting with this finished shawls which I needed more than 1 year ago, more than nearly 2 years ago. And I would like to ask you a question where I can get this kind of yarn again, because it is old yarn. I think it's from Anny Blatt, but I'm not sure. It is from Stash, which I bought it from my friend. And I will just show you these shawls. So I needed this 2 shawls. This is one of it. And this is like a long eyelets, something like long eyelets yarn, and this was in these colors
available in this packet which I got it. So I started to knit from the top here, then from the top here, and then I added few stitches every row just to make it wider down. On the corners I put it some beads. This is Murano glass, and this is some beads like made out of the, like you have the cups, ceramic, sorry. So ceramic beads with some roses, flowers, and this is Murano glass, and I put it on the corner here. I put it somewhere else here too, one. So just to give a bit of fine end effect on this shawl. I will show you what I got left from this eyelet, but it's different. This is much thinner than the ones I was using, and I didn't use up to now. So I got this greenish and lighter beige 3 balls. I could do something with it, but it's much thinner, much less eyelets on it, and I don't, maybe one day I will use it, but not for the moment. I knitted this shawl to give the yarn a bit more of volume with this satin yarn, satin string. This I know it's from Anny Blatt, and this I know Anny Blatt is keeping now in stock also. I got the pink and the green here. I used some of them in the shawl in another project already before. So this is a satin which I hold together with this eyelets yarn. Sometimes I used here, for example, like a satin yarn with, you can see my finger going through, satin with gold. So to each color, to the blue, to the green, to the brown, purple and dark blue, I hold another string of satin or glittery yarn to give more fabric, more weight. And I'm looking for this eyelets yarn. My friend wants to have similar shawl, and I would like to make it for her. And I'm looking for this yarn. I don't know where to get it. Here is a big loop. I see. I will have to do something for this because I didn't. Yes, no, but it's just a big loop of yarn. It's not a whole itself. So I'm looking where to buy online some eyelets, but it's what, let's say, on some Chinese websites I only found polyamide, which I don't really like. I don't know what is this actually. I hope it's something better than polyamide or polyester or plastic or whatever. But it is very fine, it is very soft, it is drapey thanks to this satin in between, and I would like to re-knit some more things. So the second one shawl I was knitting in this, it is in a blue color. I will just show you also. It is in light blue color, and I will show you how this one was looking. So it was not really eyelet, but it was the eyelet, quite thin one, but it was together with this string hold together already in a ball already. So this is like sort of satin, but I still added the blue satin here with some string of with paillettes. So it's some paillettes in it, it's some satin, and then it's the yarn itself, the eyelets, plus the string which was in this. I made the fringe on the end on this one, and I like to add things I added stones on end of this fringes, and when I'm going to dinner, I very often I hear bang 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 on the ground. I'm losing the stones on it. So this is just a rectangle shape. I just was knitting up to the last string I have, and this was changing bit of color, and also thanks to the so from blue to light brown beige, but also thanks to this string of which was held together with this string was changing the colors also, light brown, light beige, light blue. And I'm so happy with these shawls. They are so special, and so special to me also because it is made with the stash yarn which I got from my friend. So I'm very, very happy. I know it's very drapey, very drapey. Look at this. So I'm quite careful sometimes not to put somewhere on the needles or some chairs, wooden chairs, that it will not break, but it will maybe pull because the string will hold it. But I don't want to lose any of it because it's so precious to me. So it is rectangle shawl. I just put on my shoulders, or sometimes I just put like this when it's a bit more windy here in Mauritius in the winter time. So this I would like to ask you, do you know what is it? Do you know where I can get it? I know there must be some places where you can get stash stuff online, but I'm checking on RAVERLY. There's nothing like this there. Yes, there are Anny Blatt yarns, but not really the same what I'm looking for. The one which the Chinese production companies which I find, they are on cones, yes, and they for sale, but I don't know if this is the same feel. So I would like to go for the older version for everything, and I would like to get it more of it. So whenever you know where I can buy more of this Anny Blatt, I would like to ask you for comment below and give me idea where I can get some more stash. About the stash also, I would like to also show you what I got. Excuse me for my chair, today is making a big noise. I got also this yarn which I love very much. It's also from the friend of mine. Look at these colors. It is written that it is 27% polyamide, 42% mohair, and that's it. 4% polyester. So this is looking like this. It's a string with a lot of different colors in it. It doesn't feel like mohair which you buy now. It feels very scratchy, but you know, as an accent to put in some fancy pullovers, I would like to have more of it. Of course, I can use this and be happy, but we'd like to ask you, I found this one on online somewhere, but not this fancy one. I mean, I found the Bouton d'Or, the brand, but I didn't. The only normal strings, normal yarns, wool or something like this was on the website. On RAVERLY I didn't find anything like this, and maybe somebody of you is selling or having it and would like to sell. Please contact me on my Instagram, Anna Made with a Smile, or maybe here comment below, and I will be very, very happy. I will also add my email address to this time on my video down below in comments, just that you have easy access to me, because really, really, really I would like to buy more of this all the yarns, because I don't know, I'm very romantic, I think, and I'm very sentimental, and I like very much all the yarn so much also. So what I would like to tell you, let's move to finished garments. I don't remember in if in the last podcast I mentioned that I will start this pullover. I think maybe I showed you the yarns and the plan. Yes, I think I showed you the plan, what I want to start to, or I started to cast on or something like this. So this was very quick knit, and I think it took me 2 weeks, and in between I was also knitting some another garments and products. This was such a quick happy knit that I needed to finish very quick, and I didn't want to record before I finish it and block it and it's ready on to wear and to show you. So this is made, I'm sorry, I have to bend quickly. So this is the pullover Öraefi. I will show you the writing here. You can find the pattern online on RAVERLY. I buy a lot of yarn, maybe as you know already, from Millie Tribe Yarns from England. I like her way she's working. I like her way she is making online live movies on Instagram and so on. I like her attitude. She's also very fast, and so I follow her. And I saw she knitted this pullover in, I don't know what was her base, but this was the Angora from Bellangor, Galleryarn, and it was much more fluffy than my Angora is. I knitted my pullover with Galleryarns. The base, the dark charcoal gray, is this yarn. It is nearly 700 meters in one skein, and I love the squishiness of the yarn, and I love the warmth of the yarn, and I love how it is knitting. And you know, I got crazy. I just ordered 18 skeins again of different colors, but I also, yes, I showed you last time the colors I received last time, and I will receive more. I want to knit for everyone and everything, really everything in this yarn. It's so beautiful. I'm buying them from Fabulous Yarns online. I will put link also below. And this is such a good price on this yarn. This is, I mean, it's nearly 700 meters, and I think you're paying $32 plus shipping. So it is really affordable for the quality and for the yardage it's giving. It's so good. So I got all the natural, not dyed yarns, I think. So I can knit forever. And this pullover, so I knitted with it. I needed one whole skein plus a bit from the second one. I think I needed 770 meters maybe to knit this pullover. And I needed on the second one, I have this is the Angora from Anny Blatt, but this is the one, not the one which I bought last time. I want to finish first this cone as it is the same color. So this is the historical yarn, the one which I got from my friend from her distashing, and this is the Angora, which is very fluffy, but it's not that fluffy as the Bellangor Angora now. This is 100% Angora yarn. This is the old one, like maybe 30 years old one, and I got the cone of this color and light pink color from Anny Blatt from the new production. When it arrived, I just sent the message immediately that I want to have more colors, but unfortunately they don't know when they will have the new stock for sale. And what they have online, they have 50-50, 50 merino, 50 Angora, which is very fluffy. So this will be much better for this pullover actually to use it, because the fluff will come more out. But I like this pink with the charcoal color. Excuse me for my dogs, they're starting to bark now. So I like very much the dark charcoal and combination, and the Angora yarn combination pink so much that I needed to knit. So the idea to need to combine to this York put Angora yarn came from actually from Millie from Tribe Yarns. I follow her and I saw she needed in, I think, very dark charcoal or black color her the body, and here she was using white Bellangor from Galleryarn. For me, I did it differently. I used this from this alpaca from Galleryarn, and this is the stash from Angora from Anny Blatt. I love it so much, the combination, the dark gray with the pink, and I will just stand up and I will show you the pullover in all its beauty. I did it short rows like it is written in a pattern. Yes, short rows, German short rows on a bag, that the bag is longer. Also you have the special setting of the sleeves here, that also it's going down to give you a longer bag. And yeah, so you're knitting the calves in 3.5 millimeters needles, then you're moving to 4.5 millimeters. Here also the bend on 3.5, then 4.5 millimeters, 4.5 millimeters, and then you have this beautiful turtleneck, which you know you can put your hair in or tie them up. You put your pullover up, and you have a big turtleneck, and it will be one. So what I'm planning to do here, I will put from the inside of the 1x1 rib, I will put from inside how you call this, when you put a braid, I will make small braid from the charcoal yarn, and I will put from inside in this rib every second loop, and I will tie it a bit, I will let it long, and when I want to put up like this in the winter time to hold, to make my ears, my neck very warm, I will be tying it down that it doesn't go down. So it will be very high turtleneck, warm pullover, but for the moment I'm rolling it down inside, and I love this pullover so much. Online there is so many different versions, and it looks so beautiful. And I know people, it's a Icelandic, excuse me for the hair, it's Icelandic design. I know people knitting it with letlopi or very woolly wool yarn, and it is also very warm. I mean, alpaca is super warm, and so this pullover will be good for my winter. And but I think the next version will be for me with letlopi, and I hope it will be looking also beautiful. Maybe I will make this York in more variegated colors, that it will change from, let's say, green to yellows and so on, just to make more even more fun to this. But I'm in love totally in this pullover. I normally don't like so much when pullovers are so close to my armpit, but this one is because of the alpaca. You can see it's so stretchy. It's really so stretchy. I make my son put on, my soon to be 13-year-old son, this pullover on, and it is fitting him perfectly. So I say, it's for me, it's for you. So, so it is really, I mean, of course he will not wear it because it's pink and it's girly pullover, but I know which size I can knit for him and make maybe this to finish the pullover here, and just to bind off with a rib on the top here, and just don't need the turtleneck for whoever I will need for. My mom, for example, doesn't like the turtlenecks, so she like to be open on her neck, so and she is very warm normally, so she would definitely not like this. Yeah, it is amazing finished product, and it's really, I'm totally in love. And I like my Angora, I like my alpaca, I like woolly wool knits, I like all what is natural. I must say this is this shawls, I think it's polyamide or something, really not really woolly, but still, as my stash purchase from my friend, I love this thing, and I love that it's the satin inside, and the colors popping out sometimes, and the paillettes, and I added stones here, so it's a piece of art. Again, it's a piece of art. I love to call my knits a piece of art, because it is something special to me. It is every time different, even when I knit 2 or 3 times the same garment, it is different. So I was joking yesterday, I was on a dinner yesterday. My friend is leaving Mauritius for a few months, so she will come in about, I don't know, maybe 6 months back. So we went for dinner yesterday together, and I was chatting with one of the ladies, and I said, I think I need to frame my or just put my pin my garments, knitted garments on the wall, and just admire them, because they are in a cupboard. They are I'm having in Mauritius is a very humid country, so I'm having a lot of a machine in my wardrobe which is drying the air, so just that nothing will get broken. And I said it's maybe better to put it on the pin it on the wall or frame it as a piece of art, because I really, it's very hot in Mauritius, and now right now it's very hot. I mean, now the sun is shining through the trees, and because it's going down, and it's again warming me terribly. Last days we have been having very hot days in Poland and in Germany. I saw in the news, because my mom is living, my sister is living in Poland. I saw in the news they got since 20 years, the highest air pressure now this week, which is giving a lot of headaches and stuff. I think here we're having also very high air pressure right now. It will change the weather soon to wintry weather, and we have been having a lot of two cyclones, a lot of torrential rains right now. So school were closed sometimes just because our infrastructure is not made for heavy rains. Very often we have floods when the rain is coming, so that's why schools sometimes are closed just for the security of the kids. Yeah, so let's move now to the another work in progress, and another chat of the knitting subject. I'm back, and I moved a little bit back that the palm tree is covering the sun which is going down, because it was bothering me in my eyes, and I didn't know if you see something or not. I also realized that I have one eye open less than the another one. So the left one I can see it's open less, and the right one is open more. So I think I should have maybe gone to optician or eye doctor and check my eyes. Excuse me. So now I have something I would like to tell you. I have 3 patterns going on, and I'm writing the 4th pattern also. So I am I'm a little bit late for, let's say, European and people from America, because it is two of cardigans, and cardigans, I don't know, you will not wear it now, or maybe you will, I don't know. I will anyway, when I have the patterns written, when I have the patterns tested, I will definitely publish, because I don't know, I don't like to wait so much. So I will show you what I'm knitting. I will just show you a little bit now what is already knitted. So there is something like this. It's brioche, it's stockinette, and it's brioche, and it is cardigan, and so it is ready, and I will publish, I think, the pattern in 2 weeks. I think everything will be ready in 2 weeks. And I knitted it with the CaMaRose. Oh, now again you can see the sun. In a CaMaRose snowflake. I will put the name here and below. Snowflake. I used 9 balls of CaMaRose, no, 8.5, but I'm knitting now. I'm starting to knit, so this is my next project. I'm starting to knit. I cast on. Where is this? Here. I cast it on small circular needles, because I was busy. I have blocked all the needles. I cast it on, and I will go on. And I have 10 balls of the same yardage than CaMaRose snowflake. I am doing now a pullover, the same cardigan that you will see the different version. It is from Rico Design yarn, and it's the fashion alpaca bling bling. It's 50 grams, 90 meters. In this CaMaRose also is 90 meters, so I used in my not whole 900 meters, because this is the left over. And I will knit now this in this same Rico Design fashion alpaca bling bling yarn, which is really bling bling yarn. And just for the second test, you know, for me, and to knit together with the testers. This one is amazing yarn. It is a tube. And the tube is made out of cotton, and in the tube there is alpaca and merino wool. It is really great to work with this yarn, and it is really soft, squishy. I would say it's like a bumpy, not bumpy, what's the name, when it's really moving. And when you work with it, I didn't pull the yarn at all. I mean, it was just a pleasure to work with this yarn. And I think it's coming from Italy. And this one is a German product, and it's 40% cotton, 24% alpaca, 18% polyacry, 8% wool, 5% polyamide, and 5% glitter yarn. So there is a lot of more things, but I'm knitting. It's the same yardage, it's the same weight, and I will show you. So it's the same weight of yarn. I hope you can see it well. And I'm knitting the same cardigan again, in different size, just that you will see later on. So I will present to you two. This one will be for my mom for the summertime, that it is not so warm, but it is alpaca in and wool in, but it's not really big percentage of it. So this one will be for my mom, and it's casted on. It's in my natural yarns bag. Yeah, it's like a shopping bag, and it's casted on, but I will start to work tonight after recording this movie, and I will I think I will be finished in 5-6 days, because I want to be very quickly with the second pullover and the pattern and posting. So I think in 2 weeks I will be ready to publish the pattern one more time. I would like to show you. So it is the brioche, it is stockinette, and it's brioche. Let's see, I will tell you later, and I will show you, and I will send you pictures on Instagram, and I made with a smile, and on my Ravelry you will find the pattern soon. So keep following me, and I will definitely make second movie with this cardigans to show you and to promote and to just show you the beauty, because I know it is really beautiful cardigan, and it can be summerly. You can knit it in a bit more. It is I think worsted yarn, worsted size yarn. So you can knit it in a worsted or in a bulky. It's can be oversized on you, and definitely can be worn in summertime, or you know, when you go on the beach and on the evening it's starting to be a bit cooler. So instead of wearing a shawl, you can wear this cardigan. So this is my finish garment, and work in progress, which is now. And another thing which I mentioned, I am designing another cardigan which is totally finished in my head, but it's not finished in my hand. It will be published in about 6 weeks, because I like to reknit my garments with another type of yarn. I mean, or the same weight but another type of yarn. And this one will be, for me, it's my dream cardigan. And I will just show you the yarn I'm using, and I will show you. This is my bag. It's my working bag. So this is the yarn I'm using. I'm using the Cardiff Brushmere. Now the sun is coming here to show you the yarns. So this is, I will show you the yarn. It's big DK, I would say. Also it's a worsted size of yarn, and so it's the Cardiff Brushmere, and it is 100% cashmere. It is brushed cashmere. It is very thick yarn. I think it's a worsted size, and it is coming from Italy. It is sold in balls of 25 grams, and it is 45 meters in it. To both of the patterns, both of the cardigans, the gray one which I just put on the ground here on the grass, I used 6.5 millimeters needles, and to this one I'm also using 6.5 millimeters needles. This, as you see, also will be used brioche partly, then stockinette. This is the sleeve, as you can see. It's a secret. Definitely it's a secret. I will reknit in another yarn. This will be, of course, a gift to someone. I can't keep so many pullovers, cardigans and stuff. About the yarn itself, I got in love. I can sleep in it, even though it's now so hot and my 4 aircons are running full time in the house. I showed this to my kids, and my kids said, "Oh, this is amazing." So this is colorway 106. I think it's a light rose, something like this. It's a little purpley color, I would say, a bit of pinky. No, not pinky. It's how to describe this? Rose? Maybe rose? and I have from this little balls 20 of them, so I have 900 meters, and the first pullover, it will be for me. I will work only in this 900 meters, so the cardigan will be made just for me in the size. The second one will be resized into a smaller size, and then I will look for, I mean, when you want to be a tester for this cardigan, and you have any worsted yarn, any size of worsted yarn about 900 to 1100 meters in stock, and you want to test it, I will be very, very happy. I can send you the pattern in about 2-3 weeks, and then you will have like 3-4 weeks to work, and I'm very happy. I mean, I'm very happy when you would like to test it, because I think this is my dream yarn, and it's my dream cardigan. I was having the pattern already in my head since many months. So, and I think it's coming dreamy. So the dream is coming true. So this is my and I'm working with a Chagus 6.5 millimeters red cable. I love it. The yarn is moving so smoothly, it's so fast knit. Acquisitions, I just ordered yesterday. I ordered I know only German website which is selling this yarn. I don't go to Italian websites because they're using Italian language. So I went to German website and I bought this yarn in a cone. So there is nearly 1000 meters. So I will do something later in a silver color, but it will be definitely another dream. I think cardigan, but something different, completely different later on. So I am crazy about this Cardiff Brushmere yarn, and it is really amazing yarn, amazing product. And I'm not wearing now because I'm knitting it, but I can only tell you that you could have it, because you can buy it when you have the funds. I know it's very expensive, but it is. So I ordered the one in a cone, so it will be one string and it will be fantastic knit. This is sometimes broken every few meters. So some balls were in whole string, in one string. Some balls, even though that is only 45 meters, some balls were having a knot every 1, 2, 3 meters. So it was not really I was not really happy, because for the quality and for the money you're paying, should be in one piece, I think. But it's okay. It's fine. I'm managing. It is my dream yarn. Dream. This podcast with dreaming. The sun is still going down, so as you can see, I'm still shining. I don't know if this is not too dark, this is too light, I don't know. Now, so I'm having a lot of casted on and ongoing projects. So two new patterns on cardigans. The third one also is actually started since quite a while, but I didn't have the time to finish. Then I have a pullover, very light pullover in with Angora and with but this will be with the Bellangor Angora, and with Artians, the Artian have a MOHAIR, which is double, 2 strings together, and it's ombre. So I'm designing a top which will combine this Angora from Galleryarns, Bellangor is the name, from Galleryarns, Angora yarn, and it is using one skein from this ombre 2-ply yarn from Artians. So there's a lot of things going on. I also have planned already written down how it will look. I will make summerly shawl. I mean, very bright. It will be using the yarn decay. I found that the decay from hedgehog fibers it's thinner than I got decay, let's say, bought from South Africa from Stella Fiber. The decay from Stella Fiber is much thicker, and I think it's a bit more worsted yarn than the decay. The hedgehog fiber yarn I have in the color watermelon, two skeins, and I will be using yarn combining together with yarn from now I forget the name. It's the, I will give you the name just now. It is a variegated yarn, yellow greenish, and so the watermelon and the yellow greenish will be a very fun pattern of shawl, friendly, colorful, and it will be more for the not for the really winter time. It will be more for the moments, warm moments when you go on the beach and the breeze is coming and you can cover your shoulders, wrap yourself in something really good. And so it will be hedgehog fibers and another brand which another company which I will just put here. Acquisitions, more acquisitions. I bought many yarns which I will not show you today because as usual my podcast is very long, and my friends from Mauritius which are supporting me and watching also my podcast, they're complaining that my podcast is too long. I'm saying that knitting podcast, it's long. It's a 45 to 1 hour to 1 hour 15 even sometimes minutes, but my, of course, non-knitting friends, they a bit bored watching me talking about yarn. So I will show you part of my acquisitions, and the next part will be in another podcast, or maybe even only when I will need the yarn, will use the yarn, because I'm sure in the next podcast I will talk a lot too. I don't I must say I'm very sorry I'm not podcasting often. I'm doing this every 3-4 weeks, and I don't know if I should do more often, but I'm not in the mood very often because of the heat here. And even though that when I'm podcasting in a room, the aircon is making a noise, I prefer to podcast outside in the garden. But then it's too hot, then it's the company banging behind me today. Luckily they don't do this, and crashing the rocks. For that we have some music today in the background. I just think once in a 3 weeks or 4 weeks it's okay for me, as I am very active and very dedicated mom, so I a lot of things to do with my kids, and I think also I like to be ready with some products to show you what I did it, and not in a halfway. I wanted to record yesterday but I was not ready, so I blocked my pullover and then I'm recording today. I think it's nice. So sometimes you will not see my acquisitions, which and I think I have a little problem with buying yarn. I mean, I'm buying a lot and maybe too much, but one day I will need them, or I will I don't know, donate them, or no, I don't think so. I hope my hands will be in good form. I hope my bag will be in good form for many more years, and I can use my yarns and knit beautiful garments for my family, for my friends, for me, for my kids, for my husband. Yeah, I hope I can still knit for many more years, because it's a wonderful passion and wonderful. It's giving me really good feelings. It's giving me energy. It's giving me the connection to the nature, to think this was hair of a rabbit, to think this was an alpaca somewhere in another country where I will never most probably visit. It's just giving me good feelings. It's just so good. And I'm spending, I must say, I'm spending every 3 minutes on knitting when I'm not helping my kids with homeworks, or I'm not driving or dropping them somewhere. I'm really knitting. So I think it's better than being on social media and just following people passions, and I'm having my own passion. So what I bought and I would like to show you today, it is the mohair, the DK and the kid silk mohair from MYPZ, and it's hand painted. Yes, so this is the one, the kid silk lace. This is the size, and this is the DK. So you can see it this way, the difference in the skin. And I got here some already caked. So this is this kid silk in some another color. I got few. Look at this cake from the DK. This is amazing, huge cake. Amazing. So let's put one on each other and let's see. Yeah, beautiful cake. I mean cakes. And the color and the variegation. And so this is my another project, my another cardigan, which I will after this too, and after this pullover, before the shawl, which I will design because it's sitting in my brain, and yes, I will use the yarns plus another things. So this is in my head. I will not knit with this before I use for the cardigan for the new pattern. I don't want to break the yarns, and I don't know how much meters I was using and so on. So this is the MYPZ mohair in decay and kid silk in hand dyed. What I got also another colors, but I didn't bring here. Then I got from I like this girl very much. She's only 18 years old. She's having her own business, Ruby and Roses Yarns. Her name is Allyson, and I think Allyson, sorry. When I mix up, I will put the name here. So, and I got these yarns from her. So this is Rosy Cheeks and Holly and Rosy Cheeks, and Singer Rose Base. I got this one. It is 437 yards in 100 gram, and it's super wash merino one ply only. I was urging to buy from her. I love her yarns, and I love I needed with her yarn. I have more yarn, but I needed the half and half wrap with this one side was with her yarn, and it was with the blend with cashmere. But this is super wash merino one ply, and I'm amazed about the squishiness of the yarn. I didn't cake up tonight. I want to smell it. I want to have it in around my house. So I put it in a basket. Normally I brought here in a bag to the garden, but it's in my basket, and the smell of her yarn is reminding me of some Indian coloring things. Like maybe you know the powder which Indian people using for the holiday, Happy Holi, which I think it was 2 days ago, and Indian people were destroying the color or the mixing in a bottle with water and splashing each other, the looking colorful. They're very happy people. I will insert some pictures here also so that you can see. I will ask my friend because she was celebrating this year. I forget to celebrate with my kids this year. Her yarn, the powder smells like this, and her yarn smell similar to these colors. I love it very much. So it is really wonderful yarn. I got two in light pink, in this rosy cheeks, and I got 3 in the darker pink, which is the holly, the happy holly. So most probably that's why this smells so beautifully. So this is the yarn which I purchased from Allyson, from Ruby and Roses. Then I also one more cake from, I will show you again. Sorry, I will bend myself. Wait. So one more cake from MYPZ. Let's make a heel. So amazing. Is this not amazing? What this people are doing? It's really so great. So this is the yarn from MYPZ, from Ruby and Roses, and I went online to a company, London Loop. This is the name of them. This is a thank you card, and I got I forget to bring the another yarn, but this is so amazing. I never was using this one, Old Maiden Aunt yarns. You can see the tag. I mean, it's already beautiful done, and the rocking chair here. It is 80% superfine alpaca and 20% silk. It's 280 yards in it, in 100 grams. You should hand wash only, and the name of the color is Better Back. So bitter back. It is so variegated from darker green to lighter green and bluish. Here is actually bluish, greenish. It's, you know, on the London Loop website, it was on sale. It was, I think, half price, and they were having 3 skeins, and I took the 3 skeins because I already see, okay, super fine alpaca and 20% silks cannot be bad yarn, and when I received this is just fantastic yarn. So now I'm hunting for this brand. I didn't see on their website, I went to the website, I didn't see that this combination of yarn, maybe this continued, I don't know, but definitely I will check in the internet, and I will definitely hunt for more of this yarn because it's fantastic feel. It's a bit like this alpaca here. It's a bit hairy, you can see hello. The variegation is fantastic. Okay, I have 3, 280 yards, so 260 meters is 750. Not really much, but it will be sort of ranunculus or something similar like this to knit. Or I just put something like cuffs. Let's say I need some pullover, and I put cuffs in another yarn, big cuffs. So let's see, to give a different color. But it is amazing yarn. So this I wanted to say, that the brand, it was on the sale. It was 50% I think down. I'm checking now, but they don't have any more sales. I think the new yarns are coming now, and the old ones are sold. My projects. I have one more project which I want to start now, in between this cardigans, the shawl and the pullover and many other ideas. I bought few, I think I showed you this already. It is from the German website, Galleryarn. I bought the base for slippers, for home shoes. So this is in a leather. You have a sponge inside, and you have the leather around with holes here. So it is 39 size, it's my foot size. So I'm thinking to start something to do with it. But I know people, when they do work on this base, I checked on the website and on the patterns which you can buy for it, I realized that people crocheting. But I'm not a crocheter. I don't know how to I mean, I could do, but I don't want to involve myself in a new activity. I want to knit something. So definitely through the small holes I will have to pick my yarn, and I will knit in a round here, the base, and then I see what I will do. I think I will work some short rows maybe, and then I will cover the top of the slipper, and maybe the next time I record you will see a slipper. So I have two of this. There is some sticker, I want to remove it. Yeah, I want to make the slippers, and this is sort of my small project between the big projects. I don't know, I don't think this will go fast, but let's see. Maybe for the next next podcast you can see the progress. Last of my things I wanted to discuss with you, tell you, and show you. Many months ago, when I just started to podcast, I showed you this. This is a big mess here, but it's okay. Anyway, I will just tell you what I will do now. I started to knit, and I put it on the side. It's the cacti top, cacti crop, which is sitting in my project bag, which you can buy on my Instagram. And there is many of yarns sitting in this, and there is sitting this cacti crop yoke. But I just decided I will frog it. I will rip it down. I always think that this part here didn't come bright enough, and this come too bright, and I made it here a mistake with the cactuses, because I was really, no, it was not a mistake, it was on purpose. I was just thinking, I don't see the cactuses here. I don't see this I see, this I don't see, this I don't see. It doesn't work with me, this color work. So as I know I can do better, I will frog it. So this is a project for tonight. I will be sitting, watching a movie or podcast, and I will be pulling this yoke apart. But definitely I will be these days restarting, because I want to have this pullover. It is a nice pullover. It's cropped. I will not knit cropped. I would definitely need a longer version, but with short sleeves, because I want to use it in the Mauritian summer. And but I'm not a crop lover. I don't like crop things. I have a big belly and I'm tall, and I just think I don't wear too much of high-waisted pants or skirts, and you know what, I don't like actually the showing the pad between the legs too much. Even when I have high-waisted jeans, the pad between the legs I don't like so much to show. So I want to cover up to this part. So definitely it will be a longer version. And what I will do, I will knit some cactuses in the bottom here also. So maybe I maybe will go through whole the pullover with cactuses. I will repeat the cactuses, or I will do another type of cactuses. I will add my idea of cactuses. So definitely in the bottom, because my bottom will be here somewhere, so definitely on the bottom there will be some cactuses, and maybe I will go through whole, maybe it will be too much. There is my dog, she just came and she's it's a Dacian, oops, and she's walking between the dry leaves, so you can hear her now walk. Yeah, you're very happy, yeah? So this will be frogged just right now after I finish recording. You can see now with this light actually my pullover again. You see this part I don't like to show so much, so I'm pulling this pullover down, and I think it will be better with the time. So that's my pullover I just finished. I'm very happy. I don't like this, it could be longer, maybe I will need longer, I don't know, I see. Maybe I will just make a small sweater operation. I would like to say thank you very much for watching my podcast. I would like to tell you thank you very much for listening to the music there, to my squeaky chair, to my dog walking, and one more time thank you very much for watching my boy last time. He was very happy for all the comments. And now to finish this whole podcast, I know we all making ourselves happy. No, not all of us, I mean not the whole world, and not all of us, but we're making ourselves happy with the yarn, with the knitting, because we want to have something different from the news and normality which is going on in normality. Yeah, it's not normal, but it's a life what is all going in the world, especially in the Eastern Europe, where I'm coming from. No, I'm not coming from Ukraine, but I'm coming from Poland. My Polish friends and my family is living in Poland. I'm living since 24 years abroad, or 25 years soon abroad, living here, and I'm missing them so much. And I'm worried so much for them. Poland is now really in difficult situation. It's trying to help the Ukrainian people as much as possible. The Ukrainian people crossing the border to Poland right now and looking for help, looking for places to live. So a lot of my friends, they just give flats or rooms to the ladies and kids which passing over the border and looking for help. So they give the places to live for them. I must say I can't imagine the situation. I can't imagine how the people living in a fear. The Ukrainian ladies and the kids moving out of the country and leaving this grown-up sons when they are 18, and the husbands in the country, and the men going to a war. I mean, it's terrifying situation. It's a very bad situation. It's a scary situation. I mean, I was never really thinking that European thinking people will go back to a war. I remember when I was 12, in Poland there was a military law in force. My dad was working for army, but he was working in an office, so he was not really going for any even shooting lessons. I think, I don't know, I don't remember this. So the military law was in force, and we didn't. The cars came, they took the men. We didn't see my father for 1 week. We didn't know. Nobody at the time. There was no mobiles. Also, there was no connection. So we didn't know if he is alive. If in news we saw this tanks on the roads, and it was terrifying as a child. As an adult, I think even more, because you're thinking more clearly and know that it can escalate and can be very bad. And now again, my mom is saying the tanks are on the roads going towards to Ukrainian border to help Ukrainians. The American army is in Poland, and we hope they will not need to fight, and there will not be more attacks from Russia to Poland, but no more attacks to Ukraine too, because it's so devastating. People losing everything what they have. I mean, they're losing even not the material things, but they're losing the family members, their husbands, the kids. It's terrifying. I can't imagine. Now coming to us, people who are not really affected physically on this thing, but my family is living there. I'm completely terrified because my family is living in the north of Poland, in a harbor site, and in the Second World War the harbor was firstly attacked. So this is one thing why I'm so much worried. And second of all, I don't really want them to be affected with a war. I mean, I'm praying every day that it will finish, that Russia will give up and not do any more attacks and not go further, and it will stop with Ukraine. Let's see if we can travel in July, August to see our loved ones, because we don't know what will it be in the future. I hope now that the pandemic is going down, the war will stop also, and we will have happy holidays, July, August, happy holidays, happy time. After 3 years we can see each other, and people from Ukraine can return home and to their homes or build up the homes back. So thank you very much for listening to all my thoughts, all my needs, and let's pray everything will be better. Be happy and smile. Smile for everyone, for yourself and for these people. Give them good feelings and give them strength. Thank you so much. Enjoy your knitting. Bye.